The Acoustic Energy 100 and 300 series speakers can really impress with their smart engineering and performance for their modest asking price. But today we take a look at the higher model, the AE509's, that have all carbon-based drivers. Yes, both the woofers and the tweeter are carbon fiber based. Can they delight hi-fi lovers seeking value at a slightly higher price point? The 509's retail for $3,500 USD. This is a two-way MTM ported speaker design with two 5-inch carbon fiber woofer cones and a 1-inch carbon fiber tweeter dome. There is a slotted port in the top rear of the cabinet. They are available in piano gloss white, piano gloss black, and this here is the American walnut wood veneer. Really well-made cabinets, and they are substantially heavy, weighing almost 50 pounds each. They come with very high quality outrigger feet that are really easy to adjust for stability and tilt if needed. They are about 40 inches tall, 7 inches wide, and almost 11 inches deep. Other specifications are 6 ohm impedance, sensitivity at 89 decibels. Frequency response is published as 32 Hz to 28 kHz plus or minus 6 dB. Thanks to No Noise Hi-Fi for lending me this pair for review. No Noise Hi-Fi in Toledo is the only acoustic energy dealer in Ohio and Michigan. So if you're in Southeast Michigan or Northwest Ohio, go visit them. They're located at 4470 Monroe Street in Toledo. And this pair will be on demo so you can listen to them. Now to the most important part, sound quality. I'm going to get a few things out of the way that were immediately apparent when I first played them. For the asking price of $3,500 US, one expects strong extended bass, clear extended treble, and a revealing mid-range. In these respects, the 509's will not disappoint, and they definitely check all these boxes. But the 509's deserve much more of a description of their sound quality than just that. The seductive way they reproduce tone of instruments and voices, and the manner in which all the sonic information is organized in the soundstage is really good. The best part is that they are very room friendly and unfussy with respect to room placement. They do quite well in medium-sized rooms and excel in larger sized rooms as well. A foot or two from the front wall is all they needed. Of course, the farther you pull them out, the deeper the soundstage gets. I found the optimal balance between soundstage depth and bass heft in my room by having them 3.5 feet from the front wall, 10 feet apart with some toe in. My listening chair was about 12 feet away from either speaker. Let's talk some music examples. Ramsey Lewis's Maiden Voyage album, released in 1968. This is a stunning psychedelic soul jazz album. It has a lot of bass information and a huge soundstage from the orchestral arrangements. Playing the track Fleur via the 509's was an absolute delight. Minnie Riperton's vocals are ethereally haunting. They hover so beautifully in the soundstage. This track shows off how well the 509's can do mid-range and vocals. All that complex orchestral arrangement is so well laid out and organized in the soundstage. Next is Alice in Chains' Jar of Flies. I love every track on this album. The track I Stay Away via the 509's really showcases Lane Staley's hauntingly powerful and emotive vocals. But the song to show off dynamics and punchy bass is the last track on this album called Swing on This. Besides the soulful vocals on display, the bass plucking is very powerful and with very good detail occupying a locked position in the soundstage. The drumming and percussion sounded satisfyingly visceral and punchy. The 509's can certainly deliver the goods and satisfy the fans of the hard rock genre. Next up is a classical album, Saens' Symphony No. 3 in C minor, performed by the Kansas City Symphony with Jan Krabel on organ. This is a half-speed mastered 45 RPM reference master cut recording. The tracks on side B have this pleasing onslaught of violins and a powerful organ pressurizing the room, not only with good bass, but with wonderful tone and soundstage. Of course, the addition of two powerful SVS subwoofers brought more depth to the organ proceedings. But even without the subwoofers, the 509's managed to convey the wonderful tone and the scale of the organ. Comparing the AE509's to the Vienna Acoustics Mozart Grand Symphony Edition, I think they both have similarly seductive mid-range reproduction. The 509's seem a bit more revealing in the treble region though, and they are more dynamic sounding than the Vienna Acoustics. Comparing the 509's to the 309's, what you get for more money is bigger scale, bigger dynamics, and a more cohesive soundstage. The carbon dome tweeter and the carbon cones together really showcase tone and textural details on well-recorded music. Please watch my videos on the 309 and 109 models as well. Also watch the Riga Illicit and Elex videos, as these amps will power the 509's really well.